Welcome back. Now you know why I always start like this.
I just want to say that we have a friend who's watching us, so this is our first time having someone
friend.
literally watching us.
We have somebody in the studio with us. We have a live audience.
This is so weird.
Wait, don't forget, we have like a time limit, 11 minutes,
Okay.
10 minutes.
Let's do this.
Welcome to Fall Forward Podcast, whoops, Season 1, Episode 10. And sorry for the delay in our podcast last few weeks. That was my fault.
And tell them why.
I was moving and it was so stressful. We bought a house and
Hence
we were
the new
under
background.
contract, and now we're in our little log cabin. And there's just so much going on, and I like prepped myself for it, but I totally underestimated how much work, like mentally, emotionally, physically.
Okay, perfect, because like that's the
That's
topic.
our topic.
So perfect. Stop looking at me.
What do you mean? She's our audience. She
I
has to look
know,
at us.
She's like, go. Okay, our topic is embracing changes.
I totally forgot what it is, so it's a good thing you
We're
remembered.
embracing changes. Okay, changes. How do we start with it?
So you tell me first, like, first of all, how do you embrace changes? And do you have like a go-to, or
So
like
I'll
what's
tell
your
you where
natural? Also,
I
what's your
was-
natural thing? Like when you have changes, do you like naturally like changes or not? Because some people love it, some people hate it.
So I think it's everyone has like they want to work on that.
Yeah.
It's everyone's struggle because
Yeah,
if you're not, you're a
100%.
superpower because changes is hard. But it depends if it's a good change or bad change. So I like discovered something in my brain, like when
Yeah.
I was thinking about the topic. That if it's a stop, you're looking at me. if it's a good change, then we're excited, right? You get so excited. If it's like something you're waiting for, you get excited. But if it's a bad change, you get like a nervous anxiety. But if you think about it, anxiety and being nervous and excited is the same feeling, but just with a different mindset.
100%. Nerves is just excitement. Like you could just.
So like it's the same like butterfly feeling when you're excited, but it's definitely still a struggle though, even when I'm excited. Like sometimes like if I went to go take like my courses and my classes, when on the way like I was so excited, I was waiting for it, I still had like butterflies in my stomach. Like
it's all
it's
nerves.
no,
are
I'm very
exciting.
hard. Actually, that's probably one of my biggest struggles.
Mine
Is
too.
changes, and I have a big change that I need to make, and I've been pushing it off. Literally, I'm not even joking, over a year, because I'm scared of the change. It's literally the scariest thing. I don't think there's a human out there that's not scared of it. Like, and how do you get over it?
I think like
you can't get over it. You can't get over it.
no, but you could actually like make it easier for you, because like I hated change since like I'm a tiny. I remember the first time I moved when I was 3, and I literally remember being traumatized. Like I didn't want to move. I didn't.
By the way,
I didn't like
there's
change.
like a few things that are like really big in change. They say that the most like hard on your
Traumatic,
or traumatic. One of them is moving.
Moving, death, and divorce. Those are the 3 that.
No,
are
I
most
think it's
traumatic.
moving, death, divorce, but there was. No, it wasn't divorce. It was losing a relationship. It's not, because it also can be a friend.
Right.
Yeah.
Are the most hard on you.
Yeah, it's like literally, it's like grief.
Yeah, but
Even change is like a grief feeling. You know what I mean?
100%.
Like when you leave something behind.
Your whole reality is like shaken. Like we don't have a couch to sit on and chill. We're like your whole like sense of comfort is like totally uprooted. But don't you think that change, whether you're like it's good or it's bad, don't you think that change, even if it's bad or if it's good, it always has like both of them in it? Like there's no really bad or good. It's always just
what
change.
if there's a change that happened without your
like you
expectation, and it happened, and now you have to just embrace what it is? Like embracing a change. I can't. I feel like I walked out.
I guess.
Embracing a change. I've gum in my mouth. It sucks. Whatever. I'm gonna let it go. Embracing a change that wasn't like ready for.
Yeah.
Sometimes can be so much harder. Like a death.
Yeah, but I feel like moving, like look, for this, we were moving for good things, right? Yeah, buying a house is stressful, but it's the most exciting thing you could do.
You were still so nervous?
It's not nervous. I was so calm, and Judah's so calm, but our bodies literally were traumatized. Like traumatized.
Yeah.
Till now. Like I feel
like you're gonna need time to like sit with it.
Yeah. And I knew it, and I planned it, and we thought we're moving already a year ago.
Maybe our bodies are traumatized because we need time to like accept it.
Right, but think about
Even
it.
if
Why
it's
is
a good
it
thing.
so hard? Why is it so hard to move? Why is it so hard to, like, technically it should be exciting. We want it to move.
Your tiny little house that you lived in, you called it home.
Right, 100%.
It was your, like, when you close the door, you're like, okay, fine, I'm home.
Right.
Now you're relocating your home. That's so scary.
And we lost our home. Like, it's not.
Yeah,
it's
you didn't
not
just
in
lose a
bad
building,
way.
you lose
Right,
your home.
100%. Even though this is better, it's something we wanted and planned and worked and everything, you still lost your home.
You have to still make this your home. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I think you also have to, like, you have so many memories in a home. Like, we had crazy memories in the home, and now it's like that's not our home anymore.
I think the memories also, think about it, if it was death or breaking up a relationship or moving, all those things that have like a memory involved with it, and like,
and your relationship
it puts like a sticker on your heart, and like, you know what I mean? Like, it's forever gonna be there, but then it's only left in your memory.
Yeah, I think it's like your reality is shifted, you know? It's like your whole reality is different. Like, I'm coming home to a new place. Everything's not in its place.
Okay,
It's not normal anymore.
That part. What do you do when you have like how do you embrace the change? Like, what's the feelings you go through, and what do you try to, like, I don't know, get through that, like, the ill feeling part of it, even if it's exciting.
So usually I would rush it. Like, I would really rush it.
Just get it done with.
I would unpack as quickly as possible. Like, even when I go away in the hotel, I unpack as quickly as possible. Same day, I'm like, I'm moving into this house. I'm unpacking as quickly as possible. I usually rush through that uncomfortable feeling of.
Oh my God, you said unpacking in a hotel. I realized I also get like
you feel like unsettled until you're like.
I know what you mean. Oh my gosh.
So I usually rush it. This time, because like I've been doing all this work on myself, and I know that it's not good for my body. Like, why would I rush through it? Like, just sit with it. So I honestly, like, I've just been feeling uncomfortable, and I'm just like embracing it, and I'm not doing anything to change it, and I'm just like, it's okay.
Oh my God, that's like the thing that we always say, like, be comfortable being uncomfortable.
Exactly.
So I guess that's really the best way to embrace a change, is just accept the uncomfortability of it, and be
don't
like,
rush through it.
and then it starts becoming comfortable.
Exactly. Like, I'm rushed. Not
every day. I like learn. I teach myself stuff. I'm like, seriously, I teach myself stuff. It's crazy.
And I surrender. Like, I really surrender. Like, I know that this is it. It's the hardest thing.
It's so
and
hard.
It's so
I'm like
nature.
thinking that thing that I need to do. Like, but to be honest, I'm like getting stuck with my life. To be honest, I actually do really good under pressure.
Same, I do better under pressure.
Like, if I need to get something done and I'm under pressure, I know it will get done.
Yeah.
If I'm not under pressure, I'm like, I'll push it off a little bit. So, like, do I want to give myself that pressure? That's when you want to make that change. Like, do you want to? Because under pressure,
if if it's good for you. I also like wanted to say that usually I've learned in my life, which is why I started liking change, is that whenever I do make a change, so like it literally is a new level of life that opens up. So I started really liking change, actually, even though I don't like it.
I also like, I also like it. Even like if something bad happens, like, because I have faith and I know that eventually something good will come out. Eventually something good will come out of it. And I like that part. But the unsettled and that like anxiety, it's fear. It's like actual fear.
Yeah.
I guess like people just have fear of that uncomfortable. But like when you have to learn to, you have to be uncomfortable and then be like, okay, now that I'm uncomfortable, now I have to be comfortable being uncomfortable. But getting to the uncomfortable is everyone's fear. Yeah,
but it's like jumping into a pool. Like, you could put your toes in like slowly and it's cold, or you just jump in and get it over with. You know? And it's not easy. It's like really against my nature.
How does time go by like that? Stop.
Stop. So yeah, what about you? What do you do do you rush it also? Like me? Like, do you usually like try to rush through that uncomfortable feeling?
To be honest, I'm the type of person that my mind always goes to the most, like, the worst case scenario always jumps into my head. But I always try, and I learned this from someone, to always try to like be like, okay, what's the best case scenario and what's most likely gonna happen? And I keep focusing on the most likely and like the best case scenario and try to forget about it. But the same thing, once I'm uncomfortable, I usually just like freak out for a little bit, and then like I settle with myself, like, okay, I'm here. What can I do from here? What's my next move? It's usually once I'm there, like I said, I'm better under pressure. So I need to get that pressure. Like, that thing that I need to do, like if it happens by itself, I want it to happen by itself because I know I'll be better off if it just happened than if I made a decision. You know what I mean? which is such a stupid thing, but don't follow me, don't listen to me.
But why is it stupid? Like, as you're saying it, you're like, oh, that's stupid. It's stupid because you know you're just pushing it off.
I know I'm pushing off because I have fear of being uncomfortable.
Right. I totally
Scary.
hear that. I totally hear that.
It's literally a fear. It's like butterflies in your stomach.
Yeah.
And it's so weird. I get that same feeling even when something good is happening.
Yeah.
Like, I'm thinking about my class, my course that I waited for so long. I finally took the class. I finally did. And I was like about to go get the last, get certified and be at the end of it. I remember like driving there and like butterflies in my stomach as if I'm like taking a math test when I'm a little kid.
Yeah.
Like, it's the best thing. I finally got here. I waited for this, but I was like so nervous.
It's all how you label it. You could also say this is anxiety, this is nerves, I'm making the wrong decision. You could tell yourself
anything big happens, you always like the day you probably signed, you probably were like so nervous, even though it was such a good thing.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
And like no matter what, even like something is gonna happen in the end. Like, what's the most likely gonna happen? You have to remember that part.
Yeah.
Like, we forget.
But that feeling didn't go away. Like, we just bought our first freaking house. Like,
so
that
crazy.
feeling.
Hello, guys, can you forget
You
me?
think it's exciting, and it is exciting, but
excited.
You still have that nerves. Like, it doesn't go away. Okay, now we moved in. Now
once you like had
care.
the key, you like open the house like, holy shit, this is ours. It's
No.
still so nerve-wracking.
No, we actually like kept coming back here. We're like, oh my gosh, we were so like, our bodies, because we're both very sensitive people. Like, we're very in tune with our bodies. So we were both like both so unsettled that we were like walking. We were excited, really excited, but our bodies were like not handling. Like, we were like zombies, like literally.
I feel like that's everyone's first reaction to something that's like shocking to them, or like they first go into like numbness for a little bit. You know what I mean? Like the nerve.
And we've danced around here and we've sing and we
but
love
still
it.
Like a little bit of numbness in the beginning. Like
Yeah.
when you find out, let's say something bad, some death or moving, or there's like a little short term
like shock,
like just shock, where it's like nothing. You don't feel it yet. It's like, and then once you start feeling uncomfortable, okay, I need to do something about it. Or
what's like, so basically bottom line, because we have to go, is that we should really jump into the uncomfortable and then don't rush getting out of there. Just like,
and then embrace the uncomfortable.
Yeah.
You basically need to really, really focus on embracing, like, this is what it is. Now what?
Yeah.
Even if it's baby steps.
Always baby steps.
Okay.
But if you could take a big
Embrace
jump,
your
you can also
changes.
take a big jump. Okay.
And I'm like talking to myself.
We'll be back next week.
Bye.